Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see, what are they dying to tell you? And this is the person who is on your mind. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what is this person secretly dying to tell you? Okay, so first let's take a look at what the overall energy dynamic is between you and this person. Okay, so we have retreat. Okay, it's time to disconnect from the world. Okay, so when I see this card, what it tells me is that this person is like wanting you and them to just get away from everyday responsibility as well as like outside influences. Okay, so like other people's opinions is what I'm seeing. Like they want to make things right with you is the initial feeling that I get from that. Okay, so let's take a look even further with more cards. Okay, so what is the person on group 1's mind dying to tell them? Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so with that, you know, that's kind of like saying that there's definitely some kind of block between you two. Okay, that's a very like, I'm not moving forward with this idea, and yet they are, because I see with retreat. So it's almost like this person feels like in order for you and them to move forward, they feel like you both have to get away from something that's like in the way, basically. That could be other people, that could be, you know, life in general, like whatever it is that you two are doing. Okay, like work responsibilities. Because with the 9 of Cups here, I definitely feel like, you know, being with you is this person's wish. Okay, so yeah, I'm just getting like, this is what they want. It's just currently, you two are blocked for some reason in moving forward with this connection. Okay, so let's get another one from this deck. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this person is honestly, they're so excited at the thought of being with you, okay? Yeah, I just feel like, you know, it's like they light up like the Queen of Wands. Whether they're a woman or not, it doesn't matter. It represents like the energy. They feel they're most attractive, they're most alive, you know? It's like you two bring out the best in each other, and they know like this is what they want. They just feel like, you know, you two need to get away in order for this to be revealed. Okay, so let's take a look at message cards to see what is this person dying to tell you though. Okay, so a bunch of cards just flew out. That's interesting. Wasn't expecting it to be that quick. Okay, so we have definitely, and it's reversed. Okay, that's interesting, because that's right under the Page of Pentacles reversed. So, okay, this person was like, you and them, when you started out, your energy was like, boom, like definitely I am all in this. Then something happened, okay, and it's like you both like, on one hand, retreated from this connection. It's interesting because often I see that with the retreat card as well, is like it has kind of a double meaning. Like initially it's good, you know, it's like wanting to get away to, like both of you to get away to make this right, but it's also like you both retreated, period, from this connection. Okay, so that's interesting. And then it says, you hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. So with that, you know, this card is definitely like somebody acknowledging that whatever went down between you two hurt them. But on the other hand, they're so in this. Like they really, you know, they're not allowing like whatever it is that was said between you two to sever this connection. Like they feel it strongly, you know, it's their 9 of Cups. It's their Queen of Wands, and I feel like with retreat, they want to make things right between you. Gossip only hurts more. Okay, so this is interesting. I have never seen 2 purple cards come out, you know, using this deck before. So it's like, okay, so there is definitely a feeling like either somebody said something, like some outside influence that drove a wedge between you guys, or they feel like you're telling what happened and like these people are only getting to see your side of it, and they're not, this person feels like they're not going to like them because of it. You know, it's kind of like one of those things, like if you get in a fight with somebody, how they know that the people closest to you are obviously usually going to take your side. I mean, there could be somebody who's more neutral or open-minded to the situation. So I feel like it's almost like they feel like you guys are involving other people in on your matters. And that's why they want to just have like a heart-to-heart with you guys, like somewhere else, you know. They feel like you both need to clear the air and have a heart-to-heart away from everyone else and with nobody else's opinions included. Then they say, what do you want? Okay. So that could also be where this guardedness is coming from, is this person isn't sure. Like, is this what you want too? Like, it's almost got that feeling of like, how could you say or do whatever it was if this means as much to you as it does me? And we have, do you even see me that way? So due to whatever happened between you guys, it's getting this person to dive into this doubt and insecurity type feeling. And they're even wondering like, is this even what you want? Okay, so let's take a look even further using my message cards. All right, so we have, I'm addicted to you. I'm not sure how I feel about you. Okay, so that's interesting. This person is, they're definitely sure, as in like I said, you make them dive into that, you know, feeling most attractive, most alive self with the Queen of Wands here, like anything's possible. So in that regard, they definitely feel like they're addicted to you, okay? But when they say, I'm not sure how I feel, that is more like them like kind of denying this, okay, with the definitely in the Page of Pentacles reversed here. It's like there's a part of them that's kind of guarding their heart and not even kind of in denial about how they feel. So I don't feel like it's that they don't know. I feel like it's that they won't allow themselves to admit how into this they are. You're their wish. Make them feel like the Queen or King of Wands will say. So yeah, because, okay, yes, there was definitely a shift between you guys. Okay, we see that with the reversals here. And the admitting of being hurt and gossip only hurts, and them wondering like, is this what you want? Okay, so what are they dying to tell you though? Okay. They say you're so hot. Okay, so I was also getting that when I saw the Queen of Wands here, that this person also views you guys like the Queen of Wands. They find you to be so attractive, so enigmatic, like mysterious, but at the same time like outgoing. It's interesting. Like you guys just come across as being so charismatic and like they can't get enough of you. So yeah, you know, both of these cards kind of signal like somebody who's like, you know, despite what went down, I'm still into you. I'm still into this connection, but I'm gonna play it cool. So, you know, they're kind of like in denial about how they feel. Okay, so they also say you're not going to hear from me anytime soon. I feel like that's just this person trying to get straight with themselves, okay? Like they really, okay, with these two cards here, what do you want? Do you even see me that way? It's kind of like this person after the shift has dived into kind of like second guessing that this is also what you want, that you feel like the Queen of Wands with them. Okay, they're wondering if it's mutual. So what they're really dying to ask, more so than even tell you, is like, is this mutual? Is this what you want too, despite everything that happened? Because it's what I want, despite everything that's happened. Then we have I will always love you. That's really sweet to see. And it's interesting that all these pink, like energetically for me, this is like a red card, but like all these pink cards are coming out. So it's like, they're saying like, you're the one who has my heart. Okay. Despite everything that went down, despite how we're both acting right now, kind of like in denial about feelings, not showing anything, this person really wants a sign from you. And I feel like that's why they're withholding, reaching out to you. Yeah, because then they say things are complicated right now. I'm getting that's kind of a double thing going on. I feel like in their life, they're dealing with a lot, as well as with you too. Although I feel like, honestly, with the heart-to-heart conversation, you know, I do feel like you guys could move past this. As well as, you know, leaving other people's opinions out of it. Like, this really is between you two, you know. And then they say, do you feel the same? Right. Okay. Like that's where the doubt's coming in. This person wants some kind of reassurance from you after everything that happened. And I feel like you guys feel the same, like almost like I get from your energy, like you're like, oh, I'm not going there after what happened unless this person shows me a sign or says what they want. Well, that's funny. I say what they want. They say they want to kiss you. Okay. So yeah, this person's definitely... they're missing you. They want to kiss you. All right. Let's get one more. Okay, so they say you're going to hear from me? Okay. Yes, I do feel like eventually you will. They say it's not anytime soon, but honestly, I get the feeling that depending on, you know, the more they clear up any insecurity or doubt that's coming up for them, I feel like you could hear from them sooner than what they're acting like as of right now. Okay, things are always subject to change. That's just like what's showing up currently. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so what are they dying to tell you? And this is the person who is on your mind. Okay, so first let's take a look at the overall energy dynamic between you two. Okay, so we have stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, so what I see with that is this dynamic between you and the person who is on your mind. It's either going to shift where, you know, you two end up moving forward, or it's not gonna be. Okay, like I feel like you both are kind of at this place where you're kind of in limbo land, right? Like you guys move forward one minute and then kind of like it feels like you take a step back next, and you guys are just like at this point where you're like, what do I do? Like, is this in my head? Like I thought it was mutual, but the way things are going, it's just not happening. Okay. Yeah. Well, with this card, you know, it's saying, hey, stay optimistic about your love life. And what comes to me about that is things are about to shift. It's either going to happen or it's not. Okay. So you're no longer in this limbo land, group 2. All right. Let's take a look at this. At the tarot cards to get a glimpse even further into what is going on before we look at the messages. Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords, but it's reversed. Okay, the Page of Swords, the 3 of Cups. Interesting. I actually want to get one more. 6 of Wands. Okay. Okay, so, all right. 9 of Swords. Okay, we have a heavy air energy going on, okay, on this side. that tells me right away that this person is definitely in their head when it comes to this connection with you. So I feel like that is creating a lot of inaction between you two, okay? And I'm sure there's some reason why. Like, I feel like that isn't related to you. Like, it's not personal. I get that with my group twos. There's like some kind of obstacle this person's dealing with, okay? Something or someone or, you know, you name it, it's showing up. Okay, so with the Nine of Swords reversed, I honestly feel like, well, you know, that it like tells of a lot of stress that's going on in this person's life, but it is in the past position and it is reversed, which for me is that person's coming out of it. So that's good, but I also feel like that is what's contributing a lot to them not being in the place, the state of mind even, to give this its fair shot, you know? So with the Page of Swords here, it's kind of like there's definitely a connectedness between you guys. There's definitely this mutual curiosity, wanting to get to know each other, maybe even checking out each other's social media or adding each other on there or talking here and there, okay? There's just like, this is kind of like a, you know, little bit by little bit card, kind of a fact-finding card, kind of even a detective-ish card, okay? Like, I'm checking you out on the low type feeling. But either way, there's not a lot of action though. There's like, I want to take action, but I'm not, you know, not in the way that actually moves this anywhere forward. So this person's definitely at a standstill. I see that. And right away I get the message that from them, before even looking at the message cards, that it's like that cliche line, like, it's not you, it's me, but it really is them, okay? Like, I'm getting like, so what they want you to know is it's not personal. They are dealing with a lot. They were dealing with a lot. I feel like the mid to beginning of the year was definitely like kind of chaotic, honestly. Like, it was like one thing after another is what I'm feeling. They're coming out of that now, but they're still kind of at a standstill is what I'm seeing. And then with the Three of Cups, they're going to come back around as a friend. So this could be a friend or an associate of yours, okay? Someone you know. Well, yeah, you know them. But like, you know them like kind of on friend terms. You know what I mean? Like, neither one of you see each other as a friend. But that's like what you are, you know, towards each other. Like, so that's interesting. I feel like they're kind of playing that safe. I get a safe vibe from this. So it could be that you guys are going to end up, first I thought maybe, you know, you guys are going to end up just staying friends and not really moving forward, because this has definitely got the feel of like, it's either going to happen or it's not. Releasing you guys from limbo land, okay? But with the Six of Wands here, this is why I was drawn to do another card. That really does show of like success though between you guys. So now it's almost like the cards don't even want to reveal like exactly like what is going to happen here. Either way, I do see that they view you guys like the Six of Wands. Like, they feel like, you know, you guys are like somebody who shows up fully. You shine, you get other people's attention easily. You know, people are drawn to you like a magnet. You're attractive. Not just looks, but personality, energy, vibe. And, you know, it's like, that's what this person wants. Like, they want to be on that stage with you, metaphorically speaking, you know? And yeah, I feel like, because they work towards being the Six of Wands themselves. Okay, they could be in the public eye. They could have a lot of eyes on them. I don't want to necessarily say spotlight. It could be the spotlight. But more so, I feel like whatever it is that they do for a living, like, a lot of people take notice. They watch them. And it's like, you both have that in common. Whether you're in the spotlight or not is what I'm getting. Like, a lot of people take notice of both of you. So it's like they want to be that person up on stage with you. I find that really interesting. All right, let's take a look at the message cards for what is this person dying to tell you? Okay. Okay, so we have I just dream and wish for everything. Okay, so yeah, you know, I was definitely getting that feeling that this person, they find you guys to be like a dream come true, a dream guy or girl, you know, somebody that they have always imagined like themselves with, and then you came into their life and they're just like, whoa, like you rocked their life. They're like, it's got that feeling of like, I feel like I manifested you, okay? I could be your hero, baby. Yeah, with that card, this person definitely wants to be your guys' everything. They want to just come in and swoop. They want to swoop in like a knight in shining armor, okay? Like they got that kind of feeling. Not that you guys need saved, okay? I definitely get that my viewers are very independent, fierce, intuitive people. What I'm getting with that though is like they just want to be able to be there for you, okay? And like it have an impact on your life, like both of you, you know, like basically like they want to be your king or queen, you know, like that type of feeling, and have you be their queen or king. All right, so my life started when I met you, reversed. Okay, so that's just kind of acknowledging that their life didn't necessarily start when they saw you, because this person is the type to work on themselves and work on elevating themselves as well as their life. So what I see with that is this person's life started when they chose it to, if that makes sense. But when you came in, it was just like, whoa, like this whirlwind of energy. I get like the rock me like a hurricane. Okay, from the Scorpions, like that's like the kind of energy you brought in, like cueing that slow motion, you walking in, your hair is blowing in the wind, like that type of thing. Okay, like literally though, that's like the energetic dynamic I get between you and this person. So yeah, this just represents, it's nothing against you, just that this is the type of person that they take hold of the reins of life, basically, and like they steer their life in the direction they want it to go. Typically, it's been kind of a rough year though, okay? And all my videos are timeless, so this is going to make sense whenever you hear it, okay? But again, I feel like they're getting past that rough point. Okay, then we have I would do anything for you. Yeah, this person's like head over heels, crushing for you guys. And one pentacle, that's somebody who really wants to give this a real go, okay? All right, so they do want to, I see that. Will they? That's kind of up in the air right now. But I do see it like in the cards. All right, let's take a look at my cards to get a glimpse even further. So they say, I lie awake and think about what we could be. You are a bright spot in my life. Okay, so I just dream and wish for everything. These two cards remind me of each other, okay? Boom, boom. Yeah. Like, they definitely are lying awake, thinking about you and, you know, having a future with you. I feel like their whole world just lights up when you're around. Okay, you guys inspire them. You bring this ray of sunshine, just like this card shows, into their life. Okay, they say you're so hot. Yeah, they're definitely attracted to you guys. Okay, they say I still wonder what we could have been, but in your guys' situation, I'm actually getting them saying, I still wonder what we could be. Okay, so regardless of the lack of communication and lack of action, I still feel like they are wanting to give this a go. This is too risky. Okay, so this is definitely showing this person going back and forth. Okay, I do get that this person would have to rock the boat in their life in order to be with you, and I don't know that they're ready to do that, and that could represent the standstill here. Like there's still a connectedness, but a lack of action. Again though, we have this card which tells me I feel like this is all gonna come to a head and things are either gonna shift with you or away from you. But guys, if this ends up not happening, I do feel like, you know, it's going to make room for somebody who would be your match and would be ready. But if this is the person it's going to show up, okay? It's like one or the other is happening here. Okay, they say I can read you better than you think. That's interesting. So like you're getting a read on this person right now. They're doing it in their own like observing way. Okay, this is an intelligent person, very observant. So they're also, you know, can pick up on energy and you. Okay, so what else does group 2? Okay, so that's interesting. I have no idea how I feel about you. I don't actually feel like that's true though. I feel like in this case, this is similar to group 1's person too today. This is interesting that this is coming through again. I feel like that's them being in denial to keep themselves in check because of how they feel and it being too risky for some reason right now. But again, I see that not gonna, you know, somebody's gonna have to make a decision. Like somebody's going to make a decision soon though, is what I'm seeing. Either way. Okay, then they say it's not in your head. I feel the same. Exactly. That's what I was saying. That's why that does not feel like that's what that meant. Okay, like, yeah. Exactly. Like deep down, they know. They know how they feel. It's just this person's got stuff to deal with. So you two could be currently in no communication. I don't feel like that has had any effect on the connectedness that you both feel though. They say, I can't stop thinking about you. And am I the one you want? Okay. So group number 2, I see that this person definitely has you on their mind. They be dreaming about you and the future you two could have, you know. On one hand, they feel like it's too risky. And on the other hand, I feel like a decision's going to be made. And it's almost like you two are either going to end up being friends or lovers. Okay, that's like what I'm getting here. Also, this is interesting. A part of them that wonders, like that isn't, and even though they feel like they can get a read on you, there's still a part of them that isn't sure if they're the one you want as well. Interesting. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what are they dying to tell you? And this is the person who is on your mind. Okay, so let's get an overall energetic dynamic of what is going on between you two. Okay, so what is going on between group 3 and the person who is on their mind? Okay. All right, so we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. Okay, so with that, you know, that's a great way to start out. That means that you both are feeling this connection. You know, for some of you, this is going to definitely be a newer connection. I always get that feeling with this card. Even if you've known this person, let's say like a long time, but it's like as far as the romantic feelings go, I feel like it's new, at least between both of you at the same time, okay? So it just has that mutual feel to it, a mutual wanting to get to know each other, curiosity, you know, all that, like crush feelings. That's awesome, group 3. Okay, so let's take a look at the tarot cards to get a glimpse even further into this dynamic. Okay. So we have the Empress reversed. I almost didn't even see that card. It was sticking to the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Swords. And the Five of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so I actually had a feeling as soon as I saw romantic feelings that although that's an amazing card to start off with, it kind of had a feeling of like, but what's the catch? Okay, and now I'm seeing the catch. So, you didn't get to take off with this connection. And okay, I'm just seeing with the Ace of Pentacles, like the intentions were there for this to give it a go, or maybe you did take off, but like it was short-lived. Okay, and with with the Empress reverse, it's almost like just a feeling of both of you feeling low from this. Okay, like not your best selves. Just kind of hurt. Yeah, I feel like you both were hurt from this interaction. But because romantic feelings is there, it's like despite it not taking off and being like super disappointing, if not heartbreaking, it's like you're both still connected though. You both still have the feelings. You're just both kind of like just sitting back, kind of like the Queen of Swords here, and observing it, you know, and like wondering. She just looks like she's really deep in thought and wondering, okay? So there could definitely be a lack of communication and action, but such an intense connectedness, and still have feelings for each other. I'm also getting with the Five of Wands here, that's a feeling of like competitiveness. So it could be that possibly somebody got jealous of the other, okay? That's a possibility. Maybe the other was getting attention, getting hit up, was talking to somebody, okay, and flirting, just getting something like with a possible entertaining somebody else type feeling, or getting attention from somebody else. Okay, I'm not necessarily getting that it was anything more than that. Okay, something like that though. It's going to be different for all of you. It could literally just be that you two have this competitive vibe, like you bring out a competitive side to each other. And maybe you get into it. It doesn't necessarily have to be about other people, although I do feel like somebody kind of feels like the other gets hit up a lot or a lot of attention. I do feel that way. Not that this person would ever admit that, or you, but, you know. Again, take what resonates. This is a general reading. Okay, let's take a look at the message cards to get a glimpse even further. What is this person on your mind secretly dying to tell you now? Okay. After looking at some of these message cards, I'm actually feeling like this could also have just represented you two getting into it, not seeing eye to eye, and both kind of wanting to be right. Oh, no. Okay. No, even though you two most likely got into it, then they're coming across like they're the ones who are like thinking you get hit up a lot or a lot of attention. All right, you'll see that with the message cards coming out. Okay, so we have you are right, but that's reversed. So that tells me they feel like they're right. Okay, they want you to see from their point of view. Okay. They say, do you even care? Okay, so they're still hurt. They're still feeling the sting of this, whatever went down between you guys. We have wait reverse. That's interesting. I feel like this person actually does not want to wait. I feel like they do want to talk to you sooner than later. They say, I am manifesting you. Okay, so not only does this person want to talk to you sooner than later, they actually want to, I feel like, manifest not only you back into their life, but you being the one apologizing. Group 3. That's interesting. All right. I want a fresh start with you. Okay, so this was actually reversed, but energetically, I felt like that was just them being kind of childish, like petty. And they actually do want a fresh start with you. They're that type that would be like, I'm not going to admit it. You know? You're what I want, but I won't admit it. Like they're stubborn and they let their pride get in the way. And yeah, okay, this is perfect. Strength, ego came out. But this was also reversed, so it makes me feel like they're starting to let go of pride and ego, okay? They're starting to realize that if this is what they want, they can't keep going about it in the same childish ways, thinking they'll get anything that they want. Then we have, you have so many choices and options. I knew it, group 3. I was definitely detecting some kind of jealousy here. Competitiveness and jealousy with the 5 of Wands. This person definitely has the feeling like, you know, I mean, on one hand, they like it. They're like, oh yeah, you know, this person, being you, is a catch. But on the other hand, they feel kind of intimidated by it. Like they think, oh, especially when they're not feeling their most confident self. Like, what if you just all of a sudden weren't interested and went for somebody else who's giving you attention? Okay, so let's take a look at my cards to get a glimpse even further into this dynamic. Okay, so what is the person on group 3's mind dying to tell them? Okay, this is ironic. What are they dying to tell you? I'm not ready to tell you how I feel. Okay. Why am I not surprised? That's like how this person is. You're so hot. Yeah, okay, so I was getting that too when looking at the cards, but this person definitely has a definite magnetic attraction to you despite like this dynamic, okay? It's almost like they know you're a catch, group 3, and they just want like this reassurance that they're the one you want, is what I'm getting. Like it's insecurity getting in the way of you two. And that could be what cut this whole thing short, you know? Ooh, they say you don't want my heart, you just want attention. So, okay, that tells a bit of a deeper story here. So on one hand, it's like, okay, maybe you guys, you know, you could have got attention on social media or in person, and this person, that just could have been it for them. You know, their ego, their pride was like, I can't take this, you know, and their fear of being hurt. They thought, I'll just end this connection even if I don't want to, because the feelings are there, the attraction is there. It's just like, I'm getting insecurity got in the way. You two both kind of like have this like, okay, I'm getting like when things were amazing between you two, things were amazing. But when things go down between you two, it's not good. You know what I mean? Like I see like you're very kind of competitive. You both think you're right. So when you have two people that definitely have that like fiery nature to them, it's like, watch out. So the attraction is there, but at the same time, it's like, so on top of them thinking you could leave them for somebody else, they deep down kind of fear that you don't really want their heart either. You want attention, okay? They think you're just trying to get fans and followers, group 3. I'm not saying that that's true, okay? So you guys, some of you could be in the spotlight, or, you know, it's you on social media or in person, but yeah, it's definitely got this person like not knowing which way to go, which way to turn. They do say though, I feel so connected to you even when we're not together. Yeah, I was definitely picking up on that it doesn't matter if you two are in communication or not. It's like the feelings, with the mutual feelings here are there. It just makes it tough because you two aren't together and you're probably wondering, do I move on or not? And they say, you're the one I want. So despite everything, this person's saying like, you're the one they want. Okay, and after that we have I want you. So yeah, all this want, all this desire, but it is more than just desire. I do feel like this person wants you for real. Ooh, okay, group 3, this just got deep, so. All right, so they say no one compares to you. Okay, so all in all, group 3, this person definitely is making it loud and clear that you're the one that they want. but they do have some insecurities coming up for them around you being a catch. You could be in the spotlight, even if you're not, it doesn't matter. They know you get a lot of attention, you might get hit up a lot, and on one hand I feel they fear you leaving them, and on the other hand they also fear you not wanting this, you not wanting their heart, but just wanting attention. But they are making it loud and clear, like you are the one they want. But they're also not ready to say that just yet. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.